Hello everyone, I'm Dr. Temilola Akwena. I am your facilitator for EDU711 Introduction to Foundations of Education. In this course, we'll be discussing meaning and relevance of philosophy of education, equality of educational opportunity, psychology of education, introduction to learning theories, readiness to learning, motivation and its relation to learning, transfer of learning, concept and nature of education, types of education, the growth of education in Nigeria, educational trend in Nigeria, the status of teachers in Nigeria, education and the society, social class and education opportunity. We'll also discuss factors that influence education. I wish you a successful session. Thank you. Hello
Hello
everyone.
everyone.
In
In
topic
topic
1
1
of
of
EDU
EDU
711,
711,
we'll
we'll
discuss
discuss
the
the
meaning
meaning
and
and
relevance of
relevance of
philosophy.
philosophy.
We'll
We'll
discuss the
discuss
three
the three
modes of
modes of
philosophy:
philosophy:
the
the
speculative, the
speculative, the
prescriptive, and
prescriptive,
the
and the
analytic.
analytic.
We'll
We'll
discuss
discuss
the
the
relevance
relevance
of
of
philosophy
philosophy
of
of
education.
education.
We'll
We'll
also
also
discuss
discuss
the
the
philosophy
philosophy
as
as
a
a
rational
rational
activity.
activity.
Do
Do
join me
join me
and
and
enjoy
enjoy
the
the
lesson.
lesson.
Thank
Thank
you.
you.
Hello, this course is Foundations of Education. I am Dr. Temilola Akwena from the Department of Educational Foundation, Faculty of Education, National Open University of Nigeria. The intended learning outcome for this course is that at the end of this discussion, you should be able to define philosophy, explain the speculative, prescriptive, and analytic mode of philosophy, define philosophy of education, outline the scope of philosophy of education. Philosophy. What is philosophy? From the Greek word, philosophy is the totality of a person. From Greek word, philo means loving, Sophia means wisdom. So it is the love of wisdom, desire to know the truth. Philosophy is the totality of a person's fundamental belief and conviction. It is the wholesome principle of a person. It is a matured attitude and right perspective of life, the positive view of a person concerning an issue, a method of reflective thinking and reason inquiry, a system of critical thinking and objectivity. It is a logical analysis of language and clarification of meaning and words and concepts. The principle, the idea of finding out the truth, finding out the fact and ascertaining what the real issue is. There are three modes of philosophy: the speculative, the prescriptive, and analytic, as mentioned before. The prescriptive is the wholesome view and general application to all matters. That's the speculative. The prescriptive sets standard and differentiates between qualities and recommends principles for the best and explain why those things are the way they are. The analytic focuses on words and meanings. Philosophy of education is speculative when it tries to establish theories of human nature, society, and the world. The prescriptive aspect is getting the desired goals and recommending it. The prescriptive aspect is getting the desired goal and recommending it, while the other one, the analytic, is solving problems. It is analytic when it clarifies both speculative and prescriptive. Speculative again is giving to forming conclusions or opinions that are not based on facts, assumptions. It is a way of systematic thinking. Prescriptive is establishing or adhering to rules and regulation, establishing standards to assess values and judge conduct. It is more factual, it is more realistic than the speculative. The analytic is able or inclined to separate things into their constituent parts in order to study or examine them, draw conclusions and solve problems concerning words and meanings. It has to do with analysis for the sake of truth. Philosophy of education liberates a person's mind. It makes someone to be free. One is being exposed to truth through critical thinking. One is able to ascertain what the fact is. Relevance of philosophy of education. It is relevant in the sense that it encourages critical examination of issues and justification of actions. Issues are researched into, they are scrutinized logically, actions are assessed, and the truth is found out. It equips teachers with ideas required for educational reforms. It helps teachers to know the main thing and build upon it for the improvement of education delivery. It gives more weight to the validity and soundness of argument than the authority. This is based on argumentative analysis, finding out truth through facts provided, through evidence that abound, rather than the information giving, authorizing one to believe something dogmatically. A person is able to decipher what the truth is in a situation. It helps one to keep open-mindedness because there is nothing to hide. The truth is known, so one will be open-minded. It makes us to be rational human beings because the fact is exposed. One will have something to base one's action on, and there is no reason to behave abnormally because there is reason, there is fact given upon which action will be based. Rational activity. Philosophy can be seen as such because it helps to scrutinize our beliefs and do a self-check on the correctness of our action. One is able to assess oneself. What I am holding on to, is it the best? Is it the truth? Is it fair? It's an appraiser of one's belief, of one's action. The next slide is going to deal with class activity. Take few minutes to study it. Thank you. Hello everyone, we have come to the end of this lesson wherein we discuss philosophy, the meaning, the relevance, the various forms of philosophy, the speculative form, the descriptive form, and the analytic form. We discussed the relevance of philosophy of education. We discussed the rational activity of philosophy. Stay safe till next class.